Y'all get ready?
Yes, you get ready.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Hey tea sippers, I hope you guys are doing good today. It's been a long day for me, but I will be all right. So I wanted to come on here. A lot of people were asking me about the Skai Jackson situation. As you guys know, I've been doing videos on Skai for a while. I talked about her situation with her baby daddy, you know, her getting pregnant. They got into it a few months ago. He called her a Disney Channel hoe, and then Skai and the mama came out, claimed that he was hacked. Well, now it's coming out that basically Skai is filing a restraining order against Yerkky, aka Ginger Boy, aka DeAndre. So let me go ahead and read to you guys what's being reported by TMZ. So it says here, Skai Jackson says the father of her baby is terrorizing her. See how all these dudes be terrors behind the scenes? Then they go on to say, he's been terrorizing her for more than a year, but an alleged Mother's Day assault was the last straw for her. The former Disney Channel star filed a restraining order in LA County Superior Court, and in the document, she claims that DeAndre Bergens attacked her earlier this month as she was holding their baby boy, 3-month-old Kasai, on Mother's Day. According to the documents, DeAndre grabbed Skai by her hair, slammed her head against the car window, and punched her in the face. Damn! That sounds like DDG and Halle Bailey's situation as well. Remember, he beat her up in the car, allegedly. Then they go on to say, but Skai claims that this kind of violence is nothing new. In the doc, she describes a 6-month period in 2024 where Bergens would abuse her on a weekly basis, choking, scratching her, slamming her head into a wall. She alleges that Bergens also damaged a bunch of personal property, like an iPhone and a television. While she was pregnant, Skai claims Bergens demanded she drink bleach and kill the unborn child. Damn, that's messed up. And held her at knife point as he walked her to the car and threatened to stab her in the stomach if she yelled for help. On another occasion last summer, she alleges that Bergens punched through a bathroom door. She locked herself inside and slammed her against the wall and choked me until I could not breathe, Skai says. Skai says she has a video to back up the claim. Then they go on to say, Yerkky was arrested last month on an outstanding warrant. When Skai gave birth in January, he was doing a 90-day jail sentence for a parole violation. She claims Bergens owns 3 firearms, including a rifle. She clearly fears for her life. She asked the judge to keep Bergens 100 yards from her, their baby, and their terrier pug mix, and ordered him to take a domestic violence treatment program. Well, as of today, they've updated it, and they said that a domestic violence temporary restraining order was granted, and their next court hearing is scheduled for June 9th in downtown Los Angeles. Now, this entire situation is sad. Skai is one of 3 popular young black girls to be going through this. A year ago, we had Keke Palmer and her baby daddy, Darius Jackson. Remember, she said, you know, he was very toxic. He put hands on her. We saw the video that came from her home. Then they ended up making up, and I guess they're just trying to do the co-parenting thing. Then we have Halle Bailey. Her and DDG's situation went viral last week, and now we have Skai Jackson. This is just really sad that so many young black girls are going through this, you know. And the thing is, with this whole situation with Yerkky, I'm just not surprised. He was not a good catch at all, and it seemed like Skai went out her way to get with him. You know, she found him in jail. She was putting money on his JPay. You're a Disney Channel star. Why the hell are you sitting here running behind this guy? He's a thug from the hood, always showing off guns on his page. He just doesn't seem like he's wrapped too tight. He even says on his Instagram page, she want a bad guy from the trenches. She don't want no nigga playing sports. And what's very interesting is that recently, earlier this month, Skai Jackson sent him like a really sweet message on his birthday. So what's very interesting is that it does seem like they were together at one point and they were co-parenting. Now, a month ago, Yerkky wrote this sweet message to Skai Jackson on social media. He says, happy birthday at Skai Jackson. Through the good, the bad, and the ugly, you've been there. Thank you for giving me the best thing in the world. Love you lots. So, when he sent that message, a lot of people were like, oh, they're in love. He's trying to do right. And that was back in April. So now a week ago, Skai was wishing him a happy birthday. So she says this: Happy birthday, Yerkky 30. Thanks for being a great dad to Kasai. And so she wrote that. So it's very interesting that a week later, all of this is coming out about this domestic violence situation, him trying to make her drink bleach while she was pregnant. It's really sad. But again, this man has been a problem from day one. Just looking at his Instagram page shows me everything I need to know, okay? We see guns, we see drugs. He's writing things like, get off my dick. He wrote that April 27th. He still acts like he's in the penitentiary. He's sitting there with oodles and noodles. Just very, very immature. He's very, very immature for somebody who's a father of 3, because he has 3 kids by 3 baby mamas. So on top of that, let's not forget that when they had their drama in the video that I had covered a few months ago, he was basically calling her a Disney Channel bitch. Then he even said that, he's down to do a domestic. Let me go ahead and refresh y'all's memory.
Well, you need to stop doing that, girl. Like, bruh, y'all talking about doing it. Man, like, what? I ain't do shit. And I'm single. I can do whatever the fuck I want. Baby girl, you ain't know I'm good for domestic violences. On life. We'll both go to jail, beating on each other. Smiling my mugshot.
All right, so you guys just saw that video. And what was even more crazy is that when he was calling her a Disney Channel bitch, Skai and her mom were running to try to cover it up and say that he was hacked. They were running to defend him and make excuses. And I think the saddest part of this is the fact that this dude has been wanting clout from day one. And I really wish that she'd have kept her promise that, that she wasn't going to show who she was dating. Because remember a few years ago when they were first talking, she said she was not going to show anybody who was dating. She wanted her privacy. Well, that didn't last too damn long. Y'all check this out.
I'm not famous at all. I don't want, y'all will see. When I get a boyfriend, y'all won't know about him for a minute. No, I'm just joking, y'all, but I really don't want a boyfriend that's famous. I don't want y'all to know what he looks like. I don't want you to follow him. I don't even want you to know. If this boy was missing, I wouldn't even post him. Just know that.
Then soon after, she couldn't wait to tell the world about her man. And the part that sucks is that a lot of these young girls outside of Holly Bailey, because DDG is popular, he has his own platform, he has a huge following, his following is just as big as hers. So outside of him, Darius and Yerkky were not popular. Nobody knew who the fuck a Yerkky was, okay? She done found this man in jail. She done found him in jail, cleaned him up, got him out in Beverly Hills. He had never even left Cleveland, okay? Flew him out to Beverly Hills. This man was eating steak and lobster. She did a lot for him. He's in her nice apartment talking about y'all hoes don't cook while he's eating steak and shrimp. But meanwhile, when he was in Cleveland, he was eating oodles and noodles and sitting in the alleyway throwing up gang signs. It's really sad that this is who she chose to procreate with. But again, no judgment. She's young. Things happen. Even though she had the options to be with a better variety of man, she chose to be with Yerkky. And I think the part that really bothers me is the fact he's basically using her for clout. Let's just keep that real. And this is why a lot of people should date in private and break up in private. If you have a brand, if you have a name, if you are a celebrity, do not attach people to your brand. You know what I'm saying? Because now he thinks he's a live streamer. He's over here streaming, giving guys advice on how to impregnate other celebrity bitches. Y'all check this out.
Cuz you kind of look like me, but I got a question, cuz. How do I get a famous hoe pregnant, cuz?
Hey, you gotta keep it P, man.
Keep it P?
Keep it P, I ain't gonna lie.
That's all I gotta do.
Yeah, keep it P. Be that nigga.
Cuz I'm trying to get Zendaya, cuz.
You trying to get Zendaya?
Yeah. Hey, fuck it, Jesse works. Can you put in a word for me, cuz?
Hey, put the word in, ain't it? Ain't it, P? Where you from?
I'm from Kentucky.
You from K what? Where you at? Get to the city, come on.
You in the city, Louisville?
Nah, we in Cincinnati, you in Louisville?
Nah.
All right, so you guys just saw that video. So he clearly thinks he's that guy now. And I remember when I did a video on him a few months ago, he only had like maybe 2,000 followers. Now he has 25,000 followers on Instagram. Even when they first met, remember when Skai was talking and doing her video, he kept trying to insert himself. He kept trying to be seen.
What did you listen to?
Man, OTF, Exotic Boy Bud. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Stop with him.
Yeah.
And that's the problem. A lot of these little YNs that she keep running behind, they're just looking for clout. They're not looking for a real relationship. They want social media attention. And again, because she gave the wrong man attention, look how he has tainted her brand. Look how he has literally brought down her brand. She should have kept this relationship behind the scenes, in private. We didn't need to know who he was. You know, like I said, his social media page is embarrassing. He has pictures like rich and violent. Well, that's not going to help you in this domestic violence situation. He has all types of guns posted, and now her mama want to come out the woodwork with her attention-seeking ass and you know, say a few things. Miss Kia Cole said this: knowing the truth will come to light and karma will do the job is more than enough for me. She always has something to say. At the end of the day, when the internet was calling this young man out and was saying, Sky, you don't need to get with him. He's not on anything. He's out here gangbanging. You need to do better. As a mother, you sat there and cussed out the internet. You called everybody broke, said everybody was a hater. You know, you're just jealous of Sky because Sky found love. And now you're out here posting, talking about the truth will come out. We been clocked his tea. Everybody could look at him and tell that he wasn't shit. But instead of you being a mother and, you know what I'm saying, holding Sky accountable and trying to be a good role model for her in better situations and talking to her and letting her know that she didn't need to get pregnant by this guy, you sat there and tried to talk down to the internet and cuss everybody else out. Now your daughter's in this situation. So I don't want to hear shit about the truth coming out or karma because you're a clown. You covered up for him just as much as Sky did. So now Mr. Yerkky is finally speaking out about this situation. So what did he have to say about the situation? He said the following. What the hell? He's not a man of many words. He also posted this video as well. Check this out.
On my brother, I know y'all on this bitch being nosy as fuck. On my mama, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. On my baby, fuck these hoes, nigga. On my mama. Fuck these hoes. Hey, and we on tour, nigga. Something getting slayed tonight.
At the end of the day, I wish Sky luck. I think it's unfortunate. I don't agree with anybody getting hands put on them. And, you know, this is really scary. The fact that he tried to make her drink bleach and, you know, everything else. It's just disgusting. But again, like I said, the writing had been on the wall. He's always acted like he never liked her. He was just there, you know what I'm saying, to like bag a famous person and ride her fucking coattail. So now somebody else sent this blind item. And I'm going to read this for you. So this says here, the first time Yerkky took Sky to the hood, she had on a Nike Tech and black Air Forces. Everyone clowned her for low-key trying to look tough. Sky and Yerkky's mom are always going back and forth. Yerkky's mom defends Yerkky's actions because of the back and forth with her and Sky. Felt like Sky was bothering her son first, so he's the catch. They do not like each other at all. So the mom is not lying because Sky was running behind this band. She went and found him in jail and was putting money on his books. So she was treating him like he was the catch. So now on top of that, they go on to say Yerkky's youngest sister and Sky often go back and forth as well. His sister is seen as the overbearing sister, always in her brother's business. Sky used to give her stuff and feels like she was used. Sky pulled up with Yerkky while he was selling weed. Customers laughed in her face. She later DM'd the girls and asked what was so funny. Sky has a fake Facebook page and she uses it to troll Yerkky's girls. When Yerkky got out, he referred to Sky as his LA girlfriend while dealing with a mixed girl who's also from Ohio. The girls in Ohio make statuses clowning Sky frequently. I will ask for statuses next time. So again, Sky is literally the joke of his hood. You know, they clown her, they make fun of her. She needs to move on. She could get with somebody, you know, who's from Hollywood, who has themselves together, who has money. She's obviously having to take care of this man and his sister and things like that. And it's not a good look. You know, it's a pity that she's in this situation. But again, people try to warn her. People warned her when she first put him on camera 2 years ago, only for her to get knocked up. So another one bites the dust. Good luck to her in her domestic violence case. But this entire situation is just sad. And it just seems like so many young black celebrity girls are ending up in the same situation as Keke Palmer, Halle Bailey, and now Skai Jackson. So T-Sippers, let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Let me know your thoughts on this entire disturbing situation concerning Yerkky being accused of, you know, basically putting hands on Skai. and, you know, threatening to unalive her and things like that. What are your thoughts on this situation? Did you already see the writing on the wall with this relationship? Are you shocked at all? And do you feel like Skai dated down and she should have just kept this relationship behind the scenes, because now he literally thinks he's a streamer? Now he's basically eating off of her brand, you know what I'm saying, siphon her followers. He's basically an energy vampire. So let's go ahead and get the discussion popping. Please leave a comment. Hit this video with a like. Feel free to share the video, and I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good evening. Deuces.
If you want the latest news in the streets, join us and tune in for the tea. Breaking news with integrity. So tell your friends and your family. It's the Lovelyti TV show, bringing you good tea and good vibes. It's the Lovelyti TV show. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe.